Straight away, actually, Guild very proactive in the pistol round here, and Liquid
Love
already
that.
navigate their other side of this. Yacine potentially coming around the back
even
with
this.
Draken, going to open things up.
You couldn't ask for a better beginning. That's dreamy stuff. You know, yes, Draken goes down, but look at the gap being closed. The flank's coming in, but now it's been noted. Yacine taking down Nivera is big, but a quick trade for ScreaM. Lines up the second, can't quite convert it, but there's Leo
Beautiful.
for Guild. This is huge work from them. There's that proactive side we want to be seeing. Link, can you stop this before it starts? Leo and Sayf now noting position. Quick heal as well. Link's in trouble. Gap's now being closed. Ooh, damage everywhere. Down to 43 HP. Already gets the first fight, not looking favorable. Guild with a... maybe something a little later down the line, but as it stands, already a 1-for-1 trade out. Showing at least some intonation as to where Liquid are going. Draken has to respect it now, fall away a touch. As Link, well, the man that we were talking about, not quite as lurky as we expected. But already, Liquid taking their time here. This is very cautious play.
A little more pressure coming on the side. Nivera will find one. Leo finds a second. bonkar follows up on that.
No way. Let's see.
So clean.
He has to be, though. Oh! Ooh! Nivera's aim is gorgeous. And he's going to try and play ahead of this a little. Does get noted, though, so has to dip away. Spike is now paramount to success, but Leo's already done well. Spamming in. Doesn't quite get it. Didn't even get the tag on the way out either, so Link and Nivera both alive. Yeah, the ult's been invested, but they kind of needed to after how this started. Certainly a little bit more of a dangerous bonus than most predicted, but that ult's making it real hard work for Leo. Nivera tucked in the corner, Link a little further back. First step in, dips his toe in, stings a little, bit too hot. Besides that, gonna have to go for it now. No one's giving him options here. No easy frags to be found. Trying to play to the timing. Camera is lingering around, and there it is. Well played by... but the op.
Well, this is, again, I know the discussion started on the desk, but... oh, just misses.
Does now draw the ultimate. Draken still trying to avoid all the attention here, but look at this line of sight. Oh, another one just goes astray. Yacine really hoping for that. And now losing Draken by his side, things looking a little problematic. He wants to aggress and he finds it. Brings it down on the head of Nivera. There's still further threats, but the spike is committed towards A. Yes, that's a lot of territory now found, but again, the lurks can come in, but with 50 seconds, Liquid have to hold and kind of buy a bit of time to allow Link to get to this better position. Oh, and Leo's read it.
It is indeed, and soulcas elsewhere will pile on the pressure on the back of this presence shown by Link. bonkar now tries to deal with it. ScreaM finds Leo. Actually, bonkar the last man standing now. Link can just keep him occupied, trying to slow things down, make it as difficult as possible for him. Actually, ScreaM, soulcas, and Jamppi tagged up a little bit. And got squishy targets there, but bonkar looking as if he just wants to hold on to the Phantom. Liquid will get another round victory. And again, just to come back to that one, Link will close things out, but...
and you're like, all right. Managed to avoid it a little bit on the start, but now I've been kind of caught up by it. But I guess, if anything, they now got a decent idea. But he's not stopping. You know, just around that corner, a bit of an awkward angle with the stairs in mind. Clean out a little deeper. Oh, the timing Yacine with the double. That readjust was pure filth. And now Link, can you stop him? Ooh, it's not clean enough. No, you can't. Yacine is just going on a tear right now. 3 bodies now presented. And 3 found. ScreaM and Jamppi left trembling in the back lines going, well, what do we do with this? We've got so little progress anywhere. And you still got Sayf on that close angle. Leo on the back lines. Yeah, they've got a little bit of better weaponry, but at what cost here now? Making it through towards Pillar. ScreaM going to be the first man in. Going to hear the players on the side, but Sayf still finds Jamppi in the time. It's quite nicely up towards Tube. I don't think Yacine's fully aware that soulcas can be here. Now he will be. Does he stick around on this? Flash to follow?
Here.
Yeah, has to give up the angle for but a second, and actually dips back in on the peak. Oh, he's got friends coming up here, Yacine, good luck. Ooh, that was almost on the money. Yacine needs to get out of there, he's in danger. He just about makes it away. Keeps the op, and they kind of reset that initial look towards Tube.
But they note the operator on the side of Jamppi as well. So, key information for Yacine now to look for another angle. I think Guild read this. pretty much perfectly. They're going to anticipate this A hit coming through. ScreaM will creep on through, though.
Oh.
The time is perfect on that recon bolt. Nivera will follow up as well.
bonkar had no chance, had to turn, had to face the music, and they're just now standing with authority towards the side. Spike does need to be collected. A little bit of hesitation for a second, but merely just to make sure there was no danger to be had. Spike going down, and draken, well,
Spike planted.
He's not particularly close by, so if anything, a great beginning. And look at the ult progress too. Link, soulcas, ScreaM, all sitting super pretty. This is starting to look quite nice for Liquid. 4 alive is...
The Viper's Pit actually popped right outside A main as well, so bonkar are going to try and hold on to control here just outside cave, but 4 members of Liquid seemingly happy to walk towards it here.
There is utility to clear, so they now know what they're up against. ScreaM decides, nah, I'll give it a go, but it doesn't go so well for him. Seekers come out, bonkar has to fall away. soulcas takes the space, flash goes in. They've at least got some part of sight kind of secure here. There is still that lurking threat, but draken gets found in the backline somehow. bonkar with a jumping judge. All right, fair enough. 3v3, that's the round we're going to get. soulcas doesn't like any of what bonkar's trying to sell. And you've got the final 2 here. Sayf ain't backing away with that op either, though. He's actually progressing forward.
Good Link.
I know exactly.
And you're right, Link is going to now completely ruin things. And yeah, there's 2 players facing you, and poor old Leo going, well, I've been noticed here, haven't I? Nice little shock dart, though. Chips away at Nivera, but you think about that positioning from Link to try and get away from this is going to be near on impossible.
He's got a spike.
Even the
well.
cam. Yeah.
Just to make absolutely sure. Leo forced to hold on to this rifle. He's still got full armor, so they're not going to force the full repurchase at least. I don't know if he wants to risk going for an exit here, but doesn't seem like Liquid are interested. Again, they want to get an extra purchase under their belt. A little bit of a cushion. An operator recovered for Jamppi as well. Liquid will go 1 round. Actually, sorry, 2 members of Guild advancing. bonkar just holding on to main. But again, what do? What's the next step here to capitalize on this early map control? We'll leave Yacine posted, and seems Sayf and bonkar will rotate away.
Patience being shown until right about now. Yacine just found Link, so I guess that's one part of this removed, but they know that Link's been up to this sort of business, so good to isolate and pick him up, but it's bonkar who's putting himself on the line here, kind of doing well enough. draken just feels bad, doesn't it? Lovely shock dart as well off the back, though. Put him down nice and low. Leo going to spam away. Actually get Jamppi for all that trouble you've seen on the swing, as it puts it all in the hands of ScreaM. Needs to keep this clean. The man is an absolute legend, and it may be for a reason, but you can't get past the jump-in shots and the double face, and Guild just about limp across the line. I mean, that was not as pretty as I expected, but they did get Link, I guess, at the start. They kind of worked things out a little. They had the players in the right place. They put draken back dedicated towards that A site, kind of pushing away bonkar, even though, oh no, this is where they are heading. But does Nivera check this with full intent? He's looking towards the site, the default sort of look, and that's going to be information relayed. Leo now knows off the back of your scene shot that Nivera's round here. There's a surprise of his life, and Nivera still wins the fight. I couldn't tell you how. ScreaM did find one in the meantime, but soulcas straight in through middle as well, picking out Yacine. And bonkar and draken thought maybe they'd done everything right there, but somehow Nivera still found that frag, even with full intent known by Guild.
I mean, Leo hard cleared that corner as well.
Cage trigger.
How Nivera got that, but it's opened things up here. bonkar actually has to deal with the spy cam dart, still gets the better of soulcas. So 2v3, bonkar down to 5 HP, though. Don't expect them to be piling onto site for this retake. Draken just staying in position. Whether or not Liquid will even give him an opportunity to strip away one of these weapons. And again, this is the thing here. You talk about the operator use from Jamppi on Sova in particular. He can play so deep with his Hunter's Fury now. Again, long sight lines. He can challenge the first time if it does come down to that scenario. And he's got the Hunter's Fury to force their way onto A site once again. The Hunter's Fury invested pretty ahead of the... yeah. Draken's just got so many things to dodge there. Hunter's Fury will actually find him. Now Sayf. Ooh, nice shot from Sayf there. Actually, ScreaM will fall. They are just laying in wait again. Some damage done. It comes to a 2v2, actually. Again, Jamppi with that operator. soulcas on site with the Phantom. Utility comes his way, but need to find this first one pretty quickly.
Jamppi's got his cross for now. Flash goes out, time being bought. It's all about to go down. Jamppi needs to hit this on the cross. Doesn't, that's a problem. Now soulcas is in trouble, gets isolated. Sayf finds him. Can they push Jamppi in time? The time is dire, and so are Jamppi's shots right now. Finally gets it, and timing is everything. He irons it up, he knocks it down. Ult goes in. Judge comes out. bonkar sitting towards A. But Jamppi this time finds Yacine. So that's a little bit of a different look here. We actually have Liquid maybe holding a bit more of what you could argue is a default, with that progress beginning through Tube as well. We saw this before. Last time it was kind of locked in by, I think it was Yacine kind of pinning him down with the ult, but not this time around, obviously. And after that default, they do seem to slink back around towards that A concept. The spike has been around here the entire time, though.
Yeah, but Liquid find a kill. They will revert back to their comfort zone. And again, you look towards Guild to achieve something else with this time and space seemingly given up by Liquid with where they stack up. And actually, bonkar allows one in. We'll find the second, but ScreaM's already right behind him. There you go, he does find the kill in the end.
That was a little weird, but fair enough. Yeah, it ScreaM slipped through and even the trade came out. But it is a 4v3 because that initial big ScreaM, not known for the spray. It's not quite the one tap. Oh, hard shot, I'm not going to lie to you, but still, you know. At this point, Leo, Sayf, and draken. Leo's still got himself like somewhat towards sight, but Sayf trying to give him a little bit of like, okay, you can at least get to this point. There you go. That's your bit of freedom to work with. But Nivera's on patrol. Jamppi pinning down draken has kind of removed much of this hope here. And Nivera wants to make it hurt. Already going to crest the corner to catch Leo, and Sayf now surrounded and put down. Nivera.
Really push yet, but the Trailblazer clears a lot of space. Actually, a lot of damage done there. Leo will eat up that snake bite and the shock dart, as Yacine's actually found his way into double doors and will find entry. Jamppi will fall. Nivera will be careful now. Yeah, no follow-up, and a little bit of an intermission here, actually. Being slowed down, Yacine will spot out Nivera once again. Guild happy to pause for the time being. soulcas actually spot out mid, trying to address Yacine, actually, after initially finding some success. And look at this, Nivera actually wants to try and chase this down. Liquid do want to get proactive here. They will, they'll find it. They'll bring it to a 4v4 now as Guild creep onto A site. There's nobody here because you know Nivera pulled all the way into mid. They'll get a clean plant.
Spike planted.
There. Yeah, Nivera looking to pluck the head off the shoulders of potentially draken there, but anyone will do at this point. The shot's not quite finding the cleanness that you'd want. Sayf now still waiting for that push through from the door. There it is, commits to it. soulcas showing them how it's done. Boys, come on, get in there. There it is, gives it a good try, but Sayf is doing very well. And finally, a little labored, but it is Nivera getting towards the side, but time. He ain't got much of it in the double stack towards the corner here. Is nasty work and nasty business.
More than he wants on the other side of that.
Look at the pace on this. Good stuff from Guild. They got to keep this really to a point, but ScreaM, oh dearie me, middle of nowhere. But Link's been waiting patiently. The man's known for the patience, but Sayf is so quick right now. Clears through by pillar, and the site is theirs. Here we got Jamppi lurking nearby, just kind of lingering behind the walls of various strength. Does have to finally peel away from that. There's Nivera. Joins him with what remains. Ooh, draken careful now. Closing the gap towards Nivera, as he's now going to be left with very few options.
Jamppi slips back through into elbow. Try and play exits here. Do some damage, like I said, slow this momentum before it gets going. See if Guild are even considering it, but you can see them pushing into arches here, and a deep flash. Good. Lead Sayf into a false sense of security, and actually, Sayf, I think, just lost a Phantom. That's a big kill for Jamppi to find, actually. Whether or not you can even retrieve that weapon, you can see on the...
Trying to clear the avenue of approach. Gonna note soulcas and probably Link's position at this point, and this is gonna be the go signal. Gonna isolate Jamppi towards the back of the side, but keep in mind there are still two players here. Link and soulcas kind of doubled up at this. junction, but a quick deep push coming up from Guild. That's lovely work. Seekers go down just to find that a little bit further as to where these two may remain. Nivera and ScreaM, we know it now. The brothers Grimm await, being held back by merely that wall that's now dissipated. ScreaM's got good progress here. Sayf is low HP, but you'd imagine the swing and trade from bonkar would be viable. A little too thick to quit, and oh, there it is. Nivera's found Sayf, and Leo's left alive with a bloody Guardian. Oh, dearie me, Leo, what do you have for us? You're going to try and get it to halfway here. ScreaM on body block duty if he has to. Halfway achieved, and of course the retake works between them. These two and the synergy they have, you can't deny it. But now look at what they come in with. 3 rifles, ult for Yacine if fancying it. Link's going to have to fall away from this. There it is, Yacine dealt with, just swatted out of the sky. soulcas, no problem for him. But draken's found a reply quite quickly, so mid's now not a problem, at least within this second. Link's in danger, though. The time's starting to dwindle. He knows he's out of options, and the support's just not hitting right. soulcas does find bonkar on the way out, so the spike now isn't going to be planted any second soon, so the rotations are on the way, and they should be there in time. However, Nivera tries to make it through that tunnel in mid, gets denied by Leo, but ScreaM's going to pick up where he left off, try and find revenge for his brother, and he finds it. draken's now gone. Leo and Sayf pinned to the back of the site, but can the combination of these two work just as well? 10 seconds for the flash. Sayf gonna sit by that pillar. They actually double swing it. Lovely work from Guild. Good idea to work with. And now soulcas, never easy, spots one on the side. He knows they're getting a bit proactive. He's got that flash now back in line. Finds one. It's clean. He's got to know where that final player is. He's actually going to invest the Seeker and the flash to follow. Quick flash. He knows he's at that pillar. Can he close the gap? hypoc, the time is getting so close to the soulcas. Has to play it to perfection and side. Now, it looks like draken's been tasked with doing this, but it's a 50-50 and he's guessed wrong right now. Flash goes in, it's eaten. Oh, the spray's gone wild for soulcas. Huge info found for draken and potentially a round-winning pickup there. That could have been very different. Now, what do they do with this newly found information?
They will note 2 other players on A site. Draken tries to make some progress along halls. ScreaM actually will pick up close contact here, so Guild have to be diligent on the way out. Actually, the Trailblazer and the Owl Drone will discover ScreaM's whereabouts. But he's still alive. He's still kicking. He's done some damage. Sayf will fall.
Oh, Jamppi's got him. ScreaM's just doing them in all kinds of manners. There's not much to be said about this one unless something comes through here for Leo and bonkar. The double op's going to be tricky to make work, maybe, but still bonkar on the site. Now noted. Jamppi waiting to punish. As soon as he backs away, he's got him. It's so readable. Leo, where are you? Come alive for the side. It's not going to happen. Team Liquid going to get themselves towards the big round on the board. And Guild, there was a chance at the start, right? You saw that one pick come in. You thought, right, they've managed maybe to get a little bit of leverage here. Something going their way. But whichever way you cut it, it's 12 now for Liquid. They still have those ops in play if they want to lean towards them. And Guild are facing, checking on it occasionally. And this is slow, cautious stuff. Guild, you've got to imagine the nerves are at an all-time high. Every step you take potentially punishable. soulcas will respect this for now. It looks like they're leaning towards that B site.
Revealing area.
No progress made just yet, and you can look at the minimap where Nivera is posted. Draken will be the first one to show to the operator, and actually does
Massive.
close that out, and it's going to draw the rotation. The Viper was invested. Link will be called upon here. If Guild are quick to get on site,
They're
might be able to get ahead of the operator. No, they can't. Look at Nivera's already repositioned.
They're back already. They are already here. ScreaM's found Yacine. This is already looking so dangerous. It's falling to pieces. Link still stands. It's Sayf and it's draken. That's all that they've got left here to try and keep this together. Draken did so well initially, but how much more can he do with his HP so low? 13's not looking so lucky anymore. soulcas